Hello, my name is Hen, and this is Crafting from the Broom Closet. It's called Crafting from the Broom Closet because I'm in a tiny space. This is my temporary setup, as I said yesterday on my first video. I am building a crafting space. Got a ring light and a phone holder arriving tomorrow, so yay. I had a ring light before, but I lost the stand. I've still got the ring light, but no stand or phone holder. So, tomorrow, sturdy camera. I've already filmed this once, hence why you've got projects in front of you. But the camera was popping all over the place. And I'm like, oops, no, that's not good. It just kept zooming in and out. You couldn't see anything that was going on. I have my cup of Rosalie tea. I do. Yeah, I like a strong one. That's probably a little bit less strong than I'd like it to be. Ah, lovely. I am a typical Brit and I love my tea. So today is the letter B. It's the ABC April 2025, the letter B. And today we're making paper beads. So, very close up of them. We've got holes in the middle. Okay. I'm hoping the lighting is okay. I have opened my curtains, which is something I rarely do because I actually have an allergy to sunlight, so I tend to keep the curtains closed. But today I've opened up the curtains, so hopefully the lighting is okay. It's not great. There's going to be shadow because, like I said, I haven't got a proper setup yet. So that's what we're going to be making today. I mean, most of you might already have beads. I have a big bag full of plastic beads here from when I used to do lots of craft work with kids. And, they may be used in this project along the way. But today we're going to make our own for those that haven't got beads. And they're quite cute. And these are made from the trusty shop freebie magazine. From the pages of that. And that's what we're making today, like I said. So, I've picked out some pages and like I said, I'd already recorded this. So one of the beads was made from this pasta dish. I think the two of the beads are made from this pasta dish. I believe it's that one there. You can't tell that, can you? Well, that started off as this picture here. And one of them was made from this one, and I believe it's that one there. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's that one there. But yeah, so anything. I picked up pages where I wasn't happy with what's on the other side either. I don't think I can use any of that for anything else. So let's just, I mean, that one I could use some of the blue from the sky in another project. It's an advert for Belvita. I've never had Belvita. They sound a bit too healthy for me. I had a peanut butter and chocolate spread on toast for breakfast myself this morning. Oh, so yes, a little bit too healthy. So, how do we go about it? Let's put these aside for now. And turn my measuring mat over, because, like I said, I'll do it that way around. Like I said, the angle on. There we go. Like I said, I am in the process of building a crafting area. And unfortunately, things that I could use today are not available because I can't find them. We are going to be using glue stick, just cheap glue stick, a pen or a pencil. I am going to be using a knitting needle, but you can use anything cylindrical. The thicker it is, the bigger the hole in the bead. So some of the beads that I made practicing before my mess up on the filming, I actually used this screwdriver, which is a little bit narrower, you can see. So it made the hole smaller. I went thinking, it's a bit awkward with the screwdriver, so because of the end. But if that's all you've got to use, that's all you've got to use. So I went, oh, I've got knitting needles downstairs. But you could use anything. A bamboo skewer, for example, would be perfect. And actually the video that I learnt this method from, which is, oh, what's the name of the channel? Come on. Oh, Treasure Books. Can't think of the name of the lady on it. Lovely lady. She's got some really good ideas. I recommend you check her out. But she used bamboo skewers. So, and that's where I got this idea from. So, as I said, we are making paper beads. And if I show you, they fit on my knitting needle, because that's what I made them on. And they're fairly robust. I possibly would choose to use PVA if I was making these again, but unfortunately, again, another thing that is invisible at the moment with the chaos of trying to create a craft space. Once it's set up, I will know where everything is, but at the moment, I'm struggling to find anything I need. So how do we go about making one of these? It's pretty simple, really. So, we get our bit of paper. This one's already been cut out, so there's an angle there, which is annoying. But I have got a mark. Right, okay. I'm using this as a measuring guide. So ideally we want a straight line. So let's start with getting us a straight line. Like I said, I haven't got a ruler, so what can I use as a straight line? Well, as this is a length of a Tesco magazine, that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to pop that down there. Make sure that's straight at the bottom. Make sure the magazine is straight at the bottom. It should give me a straight line. Should. Should and will are two different things. If you've already got a straight line on your paper, like that, then you don't need to do this part. But it's just because I've already cut this one out that I need to do my straight line. So you can see there's a little bit of an angle there. So now I've got that straight line in place, I can just line it up against that, and I don't need to worry about it being lined up against anything else. Hopefully that's straight. Close enough if it isn't. Okay, so now I've got my straight line. This is where the measuring comes in. I'm going to do it in centimetres. Well, no, I'll do it in inches, just because I know most crafters measure in inches. So these ones I believe were an inch. This one was. Whereas this one is about an inch and a half. But even when I measured them, they've all come out different lengths. Some of them weren't measured, and I'll show you that method in a minute. So we'll line that mark up to the 0 point. And we're going to go for an inch again on this one. So we mark at 1 inch. Doesn't have to be exact, but ideally 1 inch. Now at this end, I've already got that line. I'm going to just line that with the 3, just because it's then in the centre of the thing and you can see it. Oh, you can't see it. I've just realised I'm measuring and you can't see. Let's move that up a bit. So that's measured up with a 3. Now we want this one to be a point at half an inch here on this one. Okay. So let's show you where I measured on this side so you can see. There's my straight line that I just drew. And there's my inch mark. Okay. See? Yeah, there we go. Now, I'm going to turn it this way, so hopefully you'll be able to see everything. It's not quite, my camera's not quite far enough away. Oh, there we go. So let's get our magazine edge back again. So what we want to do, this point here needs to be joined to this point here, and this point here needs to be joined to that point there to make a triangle. So let's get our magazine. As again, it doesn't have to be 100% accurate, because that's the good thing about handcrafting. Use a ruler, don't use a magazine like me. But let's draw a line. There you go. Pretty spot on. And then going back again the other way. It's very hard to see over the magazine. A ruler would be much easier. There you go. So we've got a line there, and a line there, making your triangle. And then we cut along them lines. This is the accurate way of doing it. This is the perfectionist way of doing it. I'll show you an easy way in a minute. Oh, lovely tea. I don't mean to gulp, but it's very refreshing. So we're cutting along the diagonal line that we made, not the straight line, until we get to the point. My kitchen scissors will do the job. If you have better scissors, use them. Some of you will be regulars to fussy cutting. That wasn't very. Look, I didn't go right to the line. It's close enough. Close enough. But I also have a pair of wallpaper scissors that I use a lot for my paper crafting when I'm doing big areas, which is probably what I should have pulled out today. But this will do. Okay, so we've got that to a point. You see it? Oh, there you go. Really to a point. Yeah, there we go. Got all of it in there now. I'm going to bring my mat back. As you can see, my mat has been abused, has paint all over it. But, you know, hey-ho, is what it is. So, at the bottom here, we want to leave a bit with no glue. So I'm going to put my finger over that. Put my finger over that. So there's no glue. And the reason we want no glue there is because we do not want this to stick to the knitting needle. Then we get our glue stick, or PVA, which, like I said, was probably what I would have preferred to use. And we put it all over the rest of it. Keep your glue stick handy because you're probably going to need it at the end. Then we get our knitting needle, skewer, whatever you're using, and we start wrapping. And you want to try and keep this so it wraps straight and doesn't go off to one side. Wrap it as tight as you can at the beginning. So there's no glue on this first bit anyway, remember, because I don't want it sticking to the skewer, knitting needle, whatever you're using, screwdriver. Yeah, that is how I started. And you're rolling it, and like I said, try and keep it so it doesn't go off to one side. You might want to lift your paper from the board so it comes out of the glue that is holding it down. And mine's already going off to one side, so let's just adjust it a bit. Oh, let's have a look. They need to get to the right angle for me, which is not necessarily the right angle for you. Now, see, that's gone completely off to one side. Let's pull it back a bit, trying to adjust it and get it back more central. The reason you don't want it going off to one side is because you want the bead to get wider in the middle, not off to one side. There we go. That's much better. Like I said, you keep the glue stick handy because this has probably lost a lot of its stick now, and that's the most important part, to be sticky. We put a little bit more glue on that. Be gentle, because I did this earlier on and lost the tip of my thing. There we go. So that's it. There you go. And that is your paper bead. And it will just slide off the needle. As easy as that. Really is that simple. Should we make some more? Cool. I wanted to show you the easy method of no measurement method. Get your bit of paper, edge to edge of that side, make sure that's edged so it's lined up, fold it in half. There you go, you've got the Bravita advert again. Now, what you want to do is start here, at whatever point you want it to start, and cut to the point here. See if I can get an angle so you can see what I'm doing. No. Oh. It's not. Oh, I can't wait till I've got a better setup. I'm going to start here. So it's going to be over an inch wide. But hey ho. Just do a slight angle. Slight angle. Slight angle. And keep going. Again, this is not going to be perfect. But it will do the job. And you do want to keep the paper as long as possible. See, I started going too much of an angle there. Oh, now I've gone off. Ah! Do you know what? It works so much better when my... Oh, now it's gone. Now it's gone away. Oh, look, I've lost a bit. Never mind. It's close enough. So now we've got a very, very wibbly wobbly... It's not a triangle at all, is it? But it will still work. It will still work. You've got the pointy tip here and the wider bit here. And that's the most important part. Ideally, you want a perfect triangle. Now, do I do it this side or do I do it this side? This side is a prettier side, I think. That one's a bit... bleh. So, you do the glue on the opposite side to what you want showing. I mean, that's really obvious, isn't it? Again, leave the bit at the bottom. Put your glue all over. Let's lift that up so it's not stuck like I had it the other time. Get your device. Again, start off at the bottom and roll it up. Oh, see, that's gone wrong. Probably because I'm crafting at an awkward angle because of the way I'm set up. There we go. Is that going off to one side? Slightly. So let's undo that. That's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Woohoo! You will discover as you watch me for long enough, I am a little bit woohoo sometimes. I'm not going to pretend to be anything that I'm not. I'm just having a bit of fun. And that's what crafting should be. It's fun. It shouldn't be stressful. It should be relaxing. There you go. There's one made. And that's without any form of measuring. Is it as good as the one where I measured, which I've just put somewhere and I don't know where? Which one was it? I don't know. I know. I think it's that one. No, not as perfect, but it's still a usable bead with a hole in the top. Now, where was that bit of paper I saw earlier on that I found? And I'm thinking, I don't know where that came from. Oh, here we go. See, this one's much narrower. That is what? About half an inch. Oh, you can't see. About half an inch. Yeah, about half an inch. Is it a perfect triangle? No. But I found that and I thought, oh, I like the colour on this one. It's obviously a bit trimmed off earlier on when I was doing the original video that failed with these ones. So let's see how it comes out. Why not? Another sip of tea. Cheers, big ears. Oh, don't take that as an insult, by the way. As a friendly term in the UK, cheers, big ears. Cup of rosy tea. It's a bit of rhyming slang for you. Although I don't live in London, I was born in London, raised by a Londoner, and was born in the East End of London. So I am officially a Cockney. And I do sound like one. So here we go. Let's put the glue on. I could have it this side and have a really dark one. That would actually look like a wooden bead. That's how dark that is. Oh, look, I'm definitely going to need to wipe my mat. Am I not? Am I not? Okay, let's have a look. See how this comes out. I'm going to angle that better for me rather than for you, I'm afraid. There we go. I just like the blue and that. Oh, see, this is. Hopefully it'll work. Oh, it's just going off in all sorts of directions, isn't it? Try again. Start again. There we go. I think that's better. Hard to tell. I'll find out when I get there, won't I? I think it's all going to one side, though. It might be just because of the way the triangle's cut. Because I seem to have narrow bits here and nothing narrow here. Let's try and... there we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait, there we go. It's gone narrow there now. Okay, for some reason my camera cut out before I finished rolling the blue bead. But this is how it's turned out. You can see it's not off. It has slightly gone off to one side, but it's not too bad. It's quite a nice shape. It's a usable bead. You see it's a bit squishy. But that's fine. So these are all the beads I made today. Some of them were on camera. Wobbly hand, sorry. Some of them were on camera. Some of them were on camera the first take, when my camera was doing up and down, up and down, up and down. I can't wait until I get my new setup. It'll be awesome. None of this messing about, recording things over and over again. And tomorrow is the letter C. And I think I've decided on collage for tomorrow. So all you're going to need is paper, and paper, and a bit of glue. So see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.